Taylor Swift, the global pop phenomenon whose Eras tour has redefined the boundaries of live music, recently opened up about a deeply unsettling moment that cast a shadow over her record-breaking run. The tour, a 3-hour spectacle celebrating her discography from Fearless to the Tortured Poets Department, has shattered attendance records, grossed over $2 billion, and solidified Swift's status as a cultural juggernaut. Yet, in a rare moment of vulnerability, the singer-songwriter shared a story from the road that left her rattled, reminding fans that even megastars face moments of doubt and discomfort. The Eras tour, which kicked off in March 2023, was a logistical marvel, with over 150 shows across 5 continents. Each performance was a meticulously crafted journey through Swift's musical eras, complete with costume changes, elaborate sets, and surprise acoustic sets that kept fans buzzing. The tour's success was undeniable. Cities reported economic booms from Swiftie tourism, and fans traded friendship bracelets in a nod to her lyrics. But behind the dazzling lights and roaring crowds, Swift revealed an incident that tested her resilience and forced her to confront the pressures of her larger-than-life persona. The Uneasy experience occurred during a show in a major European city, though Swift kept the location vague to protect those involved. As she transitioned from the folklore set to the high-energy 1989 era, she noticed a disturbance in the crowd near the stage. "I'm used to seeing fans get emotional or excited, but this felt different," she shared in a candid interview. A small group of concertgoers, caught up in the frenzy, had begun pushing against barriers, creating a chaotic scene that security struggled to contain. For a moment, Swift paused mid-song, her voice faltering as she signaled her team to intervene. "I just kept thinking, I need everyone to be safe," she recalled. "It was like my heart was in my throat." The incident, though resolved quickly without serious injury, left Swift shaken. She described retreating backstage during a costume change, her hands trembling as she processed the weight of responsibility. "When you're performing for 70,000 people, you feel like you're holding their joy, their safety, everything in your hands," she said. The moment forced her to grapple with the scale of the Eras tour, which had grown into a cultural phenomenon far beyond her expectations. "I started wondering if I'd built something too big, something I couldn't control," she admitted. Swift's team, renowned for their precision, acted swiftly to reinforce safety protocols. She personally met with security staff after the show, thanking them for their quick response and brainstorming ways to prevent future incidents. "I've always prided myself on creating a safe space at my shows," she said. "That night I felt like I'd let people down." The experience prompted her to double down on fan safety, implementing stricter crowd management measures and adding pre-show announcements urging fans to look out for one another. These changes, she noted, were inspired by her fans' own sense of community, which she's long celebrated. The incident also stirred memories of a darker moment in Swift's career, the 2017 Manchester Arena bombing at Ariana Grande's concert, which deeply affected the music industry. "I think about that tragedy a lot," Swift confessed. "It's always in the back of my mind when I'm on stage." While the Eras tour disturbance was far less severe, it reignited her fears about the vulnerabilities of large-scale events. She reached out to mentors in the industry, including Grande, for advice on managing the emotional toll of such moments. "Ariana told me it's okay to feel scared, but you can't let it stop you from creating," Swift shared. "That stuck with me." Beyond the incident itself, Swift's reflection revealed the personal toll of the Eras tour's relentless pace. The tour required her to perform multiple nights a week, often in different cities, while maintaining the vocal and physical stamina to deliver a flawless show. "There were nights when I'd walk off stage and just collapse into a chair, completely drained," she said. The European leg in particular tested her endurance, with back-to-back shows in stadiums packed with fans chanting her name. Yet, Swift said the love from her audience kept her going. "Every night I'd see someone in the crowd holding a sign that said, 'You got me through high school,' and it reminded me why I do this." The Eras tour also marked a new chapter in Swift's relationship with her fans, who turned the concerts into a global celebration of her music. From viral TikTok videos of fans trading bracelets to elaborate costumes inspired by her albums, the tour became a cultural touchstone. Swift described a particularly moving moment when a young fan handed her a handmade bracelet during a meet and greet. "It had beads spelling out 'Thank you, Taylor,'" she recalled, her voice catching. "I wore it for the rest of the show." These interactions, she said, helped her push through the unease of that one troubling night. Creatively, the tour pushed Swift to new heights. She spent months designing the setlist, balancing fan favorites like "Love Story" with deep cuts like "Tolerated." Each era was a mini-performance, with distinct visuals and choreography that reflected her evolution as an artist. But the incident in Europe prompted her to rethink how she engages with her audience. "I started paying closer attention to the crowd, looking for signs that someone might need help," she said. She also began incorporating subtle gestures, like pointing to security if she noticed a fan in distress, ensuring the show could continue without disruption. Swift's openness about the experience has resonated with fans, many of whom have praised her for prioritizing their safety. Social media posts have flooded with messages of support, with fans sharing their own stories of feeling safe and seen at her concerts. "Taylor doesn't just perform, she cares," one fan wrote. The incident has also sparked broader conversations about concert safety, with industry experts citing Swift's response as a model for other artists. "She's setting a standard," a tour manager noted. "Her attention to detail is unmatched." As the Eras tour winds down, Swift is reflecting on its impact. The tour has not only broken records but also deepened her connection with her audience. "This tour changed me," she said. "It showed me how powerful music can be, but also how fragile those moments are." She's already planning ways to incorporate lessons from the tour into her next projects, including a potential live album and documentary. "I want to capture what it felt like to be in those stadiums with my fans," she said. "The good, the hard, all of it." For now, Swift is focused on savoring the final shows. She's hinted at surprises for the closing dates, including new acoustic performances and special guests. "I want to end this tour on a high note," she said. "I want my fans to leave feeling like we went through something together." Despite the uneasy moment that shook her, Swift's resilience shines through, a testament to her ability to navigate the highs and lows of stardom. As she prepares to close this chapter, the Eras tour remains a defining moment in her career, proving that even in the face of uncertainty, Taylor Swift knows how to keep the show going.